going down, not attacking with me. A lot of Vikings will be able to take these Colossus out pretty dang quick. The Zealots are great meat shields against these Marauders, just running in and letting the Stalkers do lots of damage. Now these Vikings are doing absolutely nothing. They do land and create the surround that is needed to kill off WarExposer. And in the meantime, I have a flock of Mutalisks flying over here into the corner to do some lovely harassment. And they kill quite a few probes. Let's pull this up again. Let's see if we can do like units lost. We can't find out how many workers have been lost, but it looks like WarExposer in that last exchange lost quite a few. And in second place we have the teal player of most units resources lost. But we do have quite a formidable ground army. You know, siege tanks, Marauders, Marines, lots of siege tanks. There's oh my, a huge flock of Vikings. Jeez Louise. I guess they're afraid of the Colossus. This would probably call for a tech switch out of Colossus, but we are still building it. We don't really know about all these stinking... Oh my gosh! So many. Why would you get that many? I guess they're just scared that, you know, so early WarExposer had so many Colossus. He was able to, you know, just pretty much wipe up with some Colossus, you know, the early ones. And so they probably think that he's like, oh my gosh, he's going to have a ton. They probably didn't say it in that disgusting voice. Oh my gosh! Hooray! Hooray for Colossus! I do see this because of this this creep tumor carefully placed to scout them out. We have some siege tanks moving over to the left. To the right, I mean. I know my rights from left. I hear something. What's going on? Oh, they're breaking this down for some easy defense if they need it. And as for me and WarExposer, we're just massing up. He is low on minerals because he's going for the heavy zealot build, which is great. Good ideas to be expand fairly soon, and I have. As for our players, they have over here 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of the same. Team versus team, we're about the same. Let's see if we can do the income tab. Think what's going on. So it's about even. Me and no, that's not true. So WarExposer is, you know, he's pretty much tied. So it's basically us three, and the purple guy is a little bit low. Sad lonely dog. You are a sad lonely dog. Not when you're not producing enough SCVs. Are you producing out of this one as well? You're not. That's probably why you don't have enough SCVs. If you have 2 SCV, oh my, look at all these guys. Hanging out, doing nothing. What's up, fellas? I'm just out for a drink. That's right. I drink. I'm a probe and I drink. Drink oil, baby. Oil. And so we have a lot of corruptors, a lot of mutalisks. Let's just check up. Let's see what's going down. I have a hive. So this, maybe after this is done, I will upgrade this to a super spire, or whatever you call it. Greater spire. Super spire. And whoa, he put those guys to work. This thing should be broken down ASAP. Some Marines coming into their death. I just want to be slashed and diced and burned to death. Ooh, good idea. WarExposer. High Templar. High Templar are a great tool against mass units like this. Not so good against the siege tanks and the Thors, but they are great if you want to do feedback against any of these dropships. So much energy on a dropship will kill a dropship with 1 feedback, and they don't even cost that much energy. But also, if you... Oh, I thought that was a... See, if you warp them into Archon, they have immense amount of killing power against any bio unit. I think it's like 60 or something crazy. But they're moving out. They're looking for trouble, and they might have found it. I do have a lot of my units coming over here. Look at all these corruptors and mutalisks. Going to be fighting off these Vikings. Doesn't really matter. Some fungal growth going down. Oh, this guy doing fungal growth. More fungal growth. I am targeting Vikings because they are light units, I think. Are they light? They're not light. I thought Vikings were light. Dang it. But anyways, Vikings are good to pop some Psystorm as well as fungal growths onto, and you know, they die pretty quick to that. We should have moved out. I'm just realizing this right now. We have so many units. Look at all this. I guess those can't attack anything on the ground. But, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. I retract my previous statement. So I killed off this destructible rocks from a buddy, WarExposer over here, telling him to take the Nexus, and he does. And as for our sad, lonely dog, he's expanding his third. And for me, I am mined out. Ooh, completely mined out. Drone sitting around doing nothing, but here comes my Super Spire, Greater Spire, morphing in. Gonna make use of all of these corruptors. Holy Jesus. And I am almost supply capped with a buttload of minerals and gas. And as for WarExposer, he's almost supply capped, but only at 100. And he is also riding high on the minerals and gas. I think we're just waiting to build up. As for WarExposer, he is using his gateways to the best of his ability every time they, well, except for now. Don't look now. Usually, oh, there they go. See? Very close on his timings, where he gets, you know, warping in units consistently, always expanding your army. I'm moving in to scout a little bit. This isn't a push, I'm just scouting. I want to see what's going on, pick off any of these Vikings if there are any. I don't want to move out fully yet, just because I'm not ready. I do have a lot of my army sitting out here. I'm almost supply capped with a lot of things getting ready. I don't know if I'm going to start making Broodlords anytime soon. More Archons on the way for WarExposer, and we are just kind of sitting at a standstill. They are not supply capped either. 115. Can we do units? Oh, mama. I don't know how to do it. Let's just, I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go back here. So he's sending these guys out, cleverly baiting me in. I'm going to fungal him and kill that idiot off. I'm sorry, Marauder, you're probably not that stupid. Actually, you are. If you've played the game, you know that they're like all criminals, especially the Marauders. And so I'm sending these guys in here. These Vikings move in, kill off some Broodlords pretty dang quick. Dang, look at all those Broodlords going down. And I didn't have my Corruptor's Hotkey to come in and take out the Vikings. Some great Psystorms going down, just inflicting massive amounts of damage on this little group up here. I think I might be fungaling, but they're all dead by now. And now I'm thinking, oh mama. Oh mama. I have these Corruptors, they're absolutely doing nothing. These Thors are clicking away on them, just beating the crap out of me. And I just had some Lings run into their complete death. Awesome for me. And another Infestor dying right there. I fungal those guys, but that doesn't do much. Just because they are Marauders, they don't get a lot of fungal damage. I'm morphing in some more Broodlords, and the push is coming out. Look at this deadly push, huge mech push. If the Broodlords would just pop, they can take off these Thors pretty easily, and everything else is going to go down because there are no anti-air in the room. I am starting to focus down something. I think I'm just focusing down tanks. Not looking so good for me. These Corruptors are shooing away the medevacs, and now there will be no more medevacs or Vikings. So the anti-air is looking not so good for them. As for WarExposer, let's just see. He's taking everything. I don't know what's happening. Let's just focus on up here. The Broodlords are wiping out their army. I'm telling you, Broodlords are definitely the counter to Thors. As Thors and Broodlords, you know, Broodlords are like the siege tanks of the sky. As long as you have your Corruptors and you